Hello, my little princess. What are you doing still up? You should be in bed asleep.
I wanted to say good night.
Of course you did, my little angel. Come on now, you go back to bed and I'll see you in a little bit.
Promise?
Promise.
Good girl. Hi. Tired? Get yourself a drink. I'll just make sure Stella's settled.
All right.
Dinner's nearly ready.
Okay.
Darling, come on now, sit up. Where's your inhaler? Okay, breathe. Quick, short breaths. Hold it to your mouth. Short breaths. I'm just going to get Daddy. Gary! Morning, Katrina.
Morning. What's the hurry?
Oh, I've just got lots to do today.
Oh, Mrs. Seymour called about her daughter Stella's asthma. They're coming in to see you, first thing.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Hello.
What time are you bringing the sofa round?
I'm not sure yet. A friend's lending me his pickup, I hope. He's going to call me.
Okay.
I'll let you know later.
Right.
Morning, everyone. I'd like you to meet Tom Steele, old friend of mine from medical school. I've asked him to come in and give us a hand while Jude's away.
I didn't know we were getting a new locum.
Hello, you must be Ben.
Good guess.
Wasn't difficult. Tom Steele.
I'm Faith Walker, the practice nurse.
Very nice to meet you.
Helen, I was just introducing Tom.
So I heard.
Dr. Tom Steele, Dr. Helen Thompson, senior partner.
Good to meet you, Helen. I've heard so much about you. All of it good, of course.
Well, that's nice to know. Mark, can I have a word, please, in my room? As soon as possible.
It was such a bad attack. We took her to A&E at St Phil's.
You poor thing, are you all right now?
Yes, thank you.
Still a little bit tired. It was just lucky my husband got home from work when he did. I couldn't have driven and looked after Stella at the same time.
Daddy's always working late at the lab.
Not always, darling, just at the moment. My husband's a biochemist at the university. They're running some special experiments at the moment, so he's been getting home late.
Did you get a copy of her allergy test results?
Well, it came this morning, but we were going to come and see you anyway because I still don't think they can be right.
Really?
I can understand why you're cross, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tread on your toes. I was trying to be helpful.
Were you now?
Well, yes, I know you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, what with Mac and Kate being on holiday and Jude, well, not being here. I thought we needed some help, someone to ease the load.
But I don't know anything about him.
Oh, believe me, Tom's very bright. I mean, he was way ahead of everyone at medical school. He was one of these annoying types who'd party all weekend while everyone else was swatting. Then he'd swan in Monday morning, fresh as a daisy, and sail through an exam with flying colours. It was sickening.
So if he's such a hotshot, how come he's out of a job?
Well, he's just had a bit of bad luck. The practice he was with got into financial difficulties. It was a question of last in, first out.
It would have been nice to be consulted. A phone call, even.
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Sorry. Well, it's just that he came out of the blue. It seemed like too good an opportunity to miss.
OK. I suppose it's a fait accompli. We do need more help, no thanks to Jude. If you say he's OK, I'll trust your judgment.
But we don't have a cat.
Well, that was by far the strongest reaction that showed. Stella's also reacting to house dust mite, but nowhere near the same level as she is to Fed D1, which only comes from cats.
But it doesn't make sense. I wouldn't have one in the house. Even the neighbours don't have cats.
I think I'll have a word with one of the doctors. Maybe they'll have some ideas.
OK, Mr. Bragg, take it easy. Bye.
Do you need another appointment, Mr. Bragg?
Is that new one permanent?
Oh, Dr. Steele? No, he's the locum. He's standing in for Dr. Carlyle.
It wasn't worth coming out the house for.
Bye.
No pussycat, eh? Well, if you don't have a cat, my money's on house dust mite. It's the most common cause of asthma in children. My advice to you is to get a better vacuum cleaner. Those bagless ones are supposed to be good. Let's suck up as much dust as possible, carpets, furniture, beds, etc. Do that, keep on top of it, and I think you'll see an improvement in young Sally's condition in no time.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'm called Stella.
What about the Fed D1 result?
Faith, you heard. No cat. Must be a rogue result.
Right. OK, so it looks like it might be the house dust mite. Just to be sure, though, I think you should keep a record of the attacks, just in case there's a pattern.
I have been keeping a record on my kitchen calendar. I could phone you later with the days and times, but I think Dr. Steele must be right. It doesn't make sense otherwise.
Unless your husband comes into contact with cats in his job or something.
I can't think of anything that would induce him to go anywhere near a cat. He's like me, he can't stand the things.
Come in. Just enjoying a moment's respite from the morning's toil.
So I see.
What can I do for you, Helen?
How's it going? Can you find everything?
No problems, everything pretty routine so far.
Good. There's just one thing. Jude Carlisle, the doctor you're locum for, was rotated to do emergency cover for the call-out service tonight. Can you manage that?
Ah, that could be a problem. It's my girlfriend's birthday. We were planning a little celebration.
I'm afraid it goes with the territory, Tom.
I suppose I'll have to, then.
That's settled, then. If you give your mobile number to Katrina, she'll fax it through to them.
Hello, could I speak to Faith Walker, please? Marion Seymour. Well, in that case, can I speak to Dr. I think he's a locum. That's right, Dr. Steele. Thank you.
Tom Steele.
Hello, Dr. Steele. It's Marion Seymour. You saw my daughter Stella earlier this morning about her asthma?
Yeah, I remember. What can I do for you now?
Well, the reason I'm phoning is because Nurse Walker asked me to let her have the dates of the attacks to see if there's any patterns. So,
What is this silly girl talking about? It's house dust mite. Just give your house a good clean.
And that'll do it?
Penny to a pound.
Really? You don't...
Stake my reputation on it.
Well, in that case, I'll take your advice and buy a new vacuum cleaner. OK, I'll see you next time.
Seems very quiet. Where is everyone?
Oh, it's him, Dr. Billy Whiz. He's getting through him like a dose of salts.
Can't be bad.
Oh, don't you believe it? I've had 2 patients moan about him already. One said he wasn't very thorough and the other one said it was hardly worth the effort of coming out for.
Actually, I know what you mean. He gave Mrs. Seymour the express treatment this morning over her daughter's asthma. He doesn't listen.
Oh, that reminds me. She phoned, but you were engaged.
Is she calling back?
I don't think so. She asked to speak to him instead.
Oh, no. Oh.
Pam, can you give me a minute, please? I need to make a phone call.
Personal call, is it?
Hi, it's me. How'd you get on at the surgery?
Mrs. Morrison, Dr. Steele was here now. Yeah, that's right, in Dr. Carlisle's room. You can go straight in. Oh, Dr. Kwame, you're not wearing a tie. You are a disgrace to the practice. What will Obergruppen Führer Dr. Mark Elliott say?
He'll probably have you shot for looking like Olivia Newton-John's stand-in.
So what do you think of him, then?
Who, Mark?
No, his bosom pal, Tom.
No comment.
Oh, I can't get out of it that easy. I tell you what, darling. Let's keep it local. Tell everyone to meet in the leather bar at about 8, and I'll slip out and join you for a drink. OK, darling. I've got to go. I've got a patient. Bye. Sorry about that, Mrs.
Mrs. Morrison.
Mrs. Morrison, of course. What can I do for you today?
It's me chest, doctor. I'm coughing all night and bringing up that much phlegm.
Oh, yes, there's a lot of that about this time of year. Nothing to worry about. I'll just give you something to help shift it.
Well, if you think we need a better vacuum cleaner, then go for it. It's going to make Stella better, right? Oh, listen, it looks like I'm going to be working late again tonight. I know, I'm sorry. It's just that we've got to repeat an experiment and it'll probably run until 8:30. That sounds delicious. I'll be ready for it. I should be home by 9, okay? All right, darling. I'll see you later.
Spent half the time on the phone to his girlfriend. And then he didn't even listen to me chest. Just give me a prescription for some junk.
Oh, dear.
Next time I'll see Dr. Thompson. She's a proper doctor.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry if I was a bit grouchy earlier.
What?
You know, about Tom. It was good of you to take the initiative and get someone in. If you hadn't, I'd have had to have sorted something out, so thanks.
That's okay. I'm sure it'll be all right. Like I said, he was top student in my year.
Well, you were no slouch from what I hear. Anyway, if things go on, he might have to become semi-permanent.
Really?
Did I hear my name mentioned?
We were just discussing short-term staffing arrangements.
I have to say, Helen, I'm impressed with the way you keep everything together around here.
How would you know? You've only been here half a day.
Long enough. Anyway, Mark's told me what a tower of strength you are, as well as being a very good doctor.
Tom?
Yeah, well, we won't go down that road.
You're the boss.
Yes, and that's why I'll still be here tonight. Lots of paperwork to catch up with.
Impressive.
Yeah, OK, but don't go overboard.
Attractive, too.
All right, give it a rest, will you?
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I've just got things on my mind.
Like what?
Nothing.
Come on, you can talk to me.
Got that yesterday. It's from my real mother.
That's nice.
Came out of the blue. Don't know what to make of it. I don't even know her.
Do you want to?
I don't know. I think so. Not sure.
If I were you, I'd steer clear, old son.
Why?
Can of worms. Families are complicated enough when you've known them all your life, but, well, you know.
Yeah, OK, never mind. Thanks, Tom.
I'll be over in a minute.
Hi, Helen.
Beth?
What can I get you?
Your sister?
Oh, Helen, I don't know what to say.
Why hasn't she called me?
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a very compelling reason for Jude's behaviour, but I've got to think of the good of the practice.
Helen, don't do anything rash. Just give her 24 hours, please.
OK, 24 hours, but then I'm going to have to start seriously looking at solving the problems this is causing.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll turn out right. You'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Could you get me a mineral water in the sandwich menu, please?
Yep. Menu. Believe me, I wish I could explain it to you. It's just... Oh, it's just so complicated.
Beth, Jude's my friend as well as my colleague. All she has to do is pick up the phone and talk to me.
I know. I know you're a friend. We...
What?
I can't say. As soon as I hear from her, I'll let you know. I promise.
Oh, it's brass monkeys out there. I am starving.
What's with the wine? Are you having someone around for dinner?
Oh, that. I just thought I'd offer Ben a drink when he brings the sofa around tonight.
Look, you want to be careful. Well, you've already had a one-night stand with Mark. Well, you don't want to get a reputation, do you?
Katrina, it's no big deal. I'm just going to offer him a glass of wine.
If only Jude would get in touch.
What if she doesn't come back soon?
I can't really discuss that. I need to talk to the partners first.
Yeah, I understand that, but what about the new guy?
Tom Steele? What about him?
Well, him and Mark go way back. Mark's a partner, so where does that leave me if push comes to shove?
Ben, for goodness sake, he's only been here a morning and you've already awarded him Jude's job. What are you like?
I know, but what...
Stop being so paranoid. Mac and I are very satisfied with your performance. You've got nothing to worry about. Look, I've got to get back.
I'll come with.
No. Finish your meal and stop worrying. Hi.
Hello? Hello, Mrs. Seymour. It's Faith Walker from Riverside. You spoke with Dr. Steele. What did he say?
Well, he just reiterated what he said earlier. So I've been and bought a new vacuum cleaner and I'm cleaning the house from top to bottom.
OK, well, I'd still be interested in having those dates if you don't mind.
Well, I've got them in front of me now, but They don't really tell us much, except most of the attacks have been fairly late in the evening.
You see, Mrs. Seymour, I still think we should follow through on what the allergy test results indicated.
The cat thing? Well, I suppose there's no harm in covering all the bases, but Dr. Steele seemed very sure of his ground.
Well, does your husband have any contact with animal products or anything in his lab that might...
I don't think so, but you can ask him. I'll give you his office number and his mobile number. He's working late tonight, so you have to phone him at the lab. The numbers are 07...
How's Flash Harry doing?
I think he must have had a revolving door fitted. They're in and out of there like greased lightning. You can't be giving them a proper consultation.
Well, nice to know that he's thorough.
Thoroughly lazy, if you ask me. I've had several complaints from patients because they feel he hasn't given them proper time or attention.
Have you told Helen?
Told Helen what?
About Dr. Wonderful.
Oh, him. Have you had a chance to speak to your friend yet about his van?
The pickup? Yep, it's on. I'll be round with the sofa about 7:30.
Oh, great. Look forward to it.
See you there, then. Mr. Maitland?
Just a glass of wine, eh?
I'm not even going to dignify that remark with a response. Has Helen got a patient with her?
No, she's free.
Good, I need a quick word.
Come in.
Helen, can you spare a moment?
Yeah, take a seat. I'll just finish this. OK, I'm all yours. Fire away.
It's a bit awkward, really. It's about the new locum.
Ready?
You betcha.
I understand what you're saying, Faith, but Dr. Steele's got a point if they haven't got a cat. Having said that, I think you're right to explore all avenues.
You never know, do you? Stella Seymour might be stroking a cat near a school, at a friend's house.
Absolutely. And give the dad a call. He might be handling all kinds of allergenic substances at the lab.
Yeah, OK. I don't like to question a doctor's opinion, but I just didn't feel that he gave enough...
That's OK. You're right to question if you think we're missing something.
OK.
What do you think of the new locum, anyway? What does that mean?
You should ask Katrina. She's seen more of him than I have.
Gary Seymour. Yes, Nurse Walker.
Has it helped having a locum in, do you think?
Do you want the diplomatic answer or the other one?
The other one.
Well, basically, the patients think he's rubbish, and I've had several complaints about him today.
What about?
Well, he's too quick for a start. Most of the patients are only in there for a couple of minutes, and they don't like his casual attitude and general lack of attention.
I see.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I said. And you definitely don't use any animal products at the laboratory. I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. OK. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Seymour. Bye.
Oh, Faith, I'm glad I caught you. I was just wondering whether you got any further with your inquiries about Stella Seymour's asthma.
No, I've just spoken to her dad on the phone and he seems to agree with the dust mite theory. It's a bit odd, though.
What is?
Well, Mrs. Seymour seemed to think he was working late at the university, but there was no answer on his office phone. And when I spoke to him on his mobile, it sounded like he was in a noisy pub or something.
Maybe he decided to call it a day after all.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'll see you in the morning, Angel.
Oh. Do you have to go?
No, I wish I didn't.
Me too. Maybe we could work late again tomorrow night.
Oh, you're wicked.
So are you. Go on, before I change my mind and drag you back to bed.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Come on. Come on, then. Yay. Good boy. Can have your house back now, can't you, eh?
it's so quiet. I'm just going to pop out for a minute. I'm on my mobile and I've got my bag if anything happens.
Oh, come on, Ben. You said past.
I'm home.
Daddy, you're home.
Hello, my little princess. How was your day?
Mummy got a new vacuum cleaner and it's going to make my asthma better.
Oh, that's good.
You tired, darling?
No, exhausted.
Dinner won't be long. And you, up to bed. Daddy's home, so no need to stay up another minute.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, my angel.
Okay. Back a bit.
Just there. All right. That's it. Straighten up a bit. Okay. Oh, Ben. It's great. Oh, thanks ever so much. Can I get you a drink, a glass of wine?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Glass of water.
I'll get you a glass of water.
You look nice. You going out somewhere?
I was thinking of going out later for a drink, maybe call some friends.
Right. Oh, thanks.
And, how about you? What are your plans this evening?
An early night with a good book. I'm absolutely shattered, to be honest.
Oh.
I better be off. I've got to get a pickup back to a friend.
Oh, yeah, right. Ben?
Yeah?
Oh, thanks.
No problem. Look, no need to show me out. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. See you tomorrow. Sweetheart. Gary!
Told you I managed to sneak away. Many happy returns, darling. Next up, more. Believe this. Tom Steele. Asthma attack, okay. No, I don't need a car. I've got my own car with me. Yeah, I've got my bag as well. Yes, I'm sure it is irregular, but it's just around the corner from where I am now. Yeah. Gotta go, back soon.
Tom! Thanks for coming so promptly, Dr. Steele. Stella's managed to get her breathing under control now.
I see.
It was quite bad, actually, and she had a bad attack last night.
Are you all right now?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Well, it seems to me you've done everything that needs to be done already. You know, it really doesn't help her if you overreact. You've obviously coped perfectly well without the intervention of a doctor. My advice to you is not to be so quick with a dialing finger next time.
Damn cheek. That's what you're there for. If we're concerned for our daughter's health, we'll call you out 10 times if necessary.
If everybody had your attitude, Mr. Seymour, the service would collapse in no time. I'll see myself out, thank you.
Unbelievable.
Could you smell alcohol?
Sorry about that, darling. Oh dear, my phone seems to be on the blink. We'll have one more drink and then we'll head off for dinner.
What are you doing here? Thought you were doing Jude's co-op shift.
I am. I just, on my way back from a call, just popped in to wish my girlfriend a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Do you want Bear? Go get all cosy.
How's she?
She's fine.
So, my little princess. Shall I read you a story?
Stella, what's the matter? Oh, darling, he's starting to wheeze again.
I'm going to call the doctor. If he'd done his job properly in the first place.
That's it. Quick, sharp breaths. Good girl. Okay, one more time.
Hello, Dr. Thompson. Dr. Steele has what? Don't worry, Mrs. Seymour. I'll see myself out.
Doctor, can I have a word with you, please?
Yes, of course. I've spoken to the paediatrician at St Phil's. There's a bed waiting for Stella in the children's unit. They want to monitor her overnight, but don't worry, it's just routine.
Thank you. Well, you've been a lot more helpful than the quack who was here earlier.
Dr. Steele?
He arrived smelling of drink, stayed 5 minutes and didn't go within a yard of my daughter.
Well, I'm very shocked to hear that, Mr Seymour. I'll investigate that with the greatest urgency first thing in the morning.
Yes, well, my priority is to make my little girl better. These attacks are becoming more frequent. Do you know, this is the second time this week I've come home late from work and had to deal with a bad attack.
Yes, the practice nurse has kept me updated with Stella's condition. The allergy tests showed a very strong reaction to cat dander. Now, I know you don't have a cat here, but is there any way that she could be coming into contact with one?
Please, take a seat.
Do you come into contact with cats or cat products at the university?
No. No, I'm sure I don't. No, I mean, definitely not.
Not even perhaps when you're working late?
Gary, what's been going on? Where did that cat hair come from?
Helen!
Have you seen Tom Steele?
Briefly, yeah. He stopped in to say hello to his girlfriend on the way back from a call. Why?
Because he's disappeared off the face of the earth.
What?
He's not answering his phone, and I've just been called to see one of his patients. I have to tell you, Mark, I'm not impressed with Tom at all.
Oh, there might be a good explanation. He could have...
It's not just missing the emergency call. Apparently he turned up at the same house earlier, smelling like a brewery, didn't examine the patient or offer treatment, and was rude to the patient's parents.
Oh, that can't be right.
Can't it? Apparently his performance at the surgery was less than stunning. Several of the patients complained to Katrina about his attitude.
Helen, I don't know what to say.
Well, I know one thing. Unless your chum has got a very good explanation first thing in the morning, I'm going to make sure that every practice in the area knows just what a lousy doctor he really is.